We're live.
We're live.
Hi, everybody. Let's make sure we made it. It says it's going
yes. And I make sure we're on the right page. I have so many things I get paranoid about what we're doing. Oh, we are. Okay, perfect. I'm going to share right now.
Perfect. Hi, everybody. I told you all I was going live for Hemp Happy Hour. And I'm so glad that you've joined us tonight. This is my friend Amanda. I'll tell you more about her in a little bit. But basically, I just want to kick this off by just telling you a little bit about why CBD, why for me, CBD was a lifesaver and just so important in my life. So most of you know, if you follow me, that I suffer with chronic migraines. So I've had the worst time taking so much medicine and preventatives and all of this junk to supposedly stop my migraines, and it just nothing helped ever. You see my videos all the time of especially when it rains, I'm down. I have to do my CBD, and without it, I can tell a significant difference. And so for me, it was always just to make sure that it was like a preventative for my migraines, my pain. So if you have migraines, you get the neck pain and the back. It's just terrible. And I cannot live without my CBD. So for me, it just really was able to not only calm down my anxiety, but help with my migraines, which was a chronic problem I've had my entire life. And I have tried so many different types of CBD. And again, if you are a CBD lover, you know that it's the type of CBD is very important. What's in it and all of that. It's so important because certain ones will work and certain ones are just filled with so much junk that I don't even know what you're taking. So for me, that helped me, but it also saved my dog's life. And I know that this sounds ridiculous, but my puppy has.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, this is.
I knew your migraine story because that's actually how we connected. And I had horrible migraines, and we both have used CBD. And I mean, Candace, how long have you had them? What age? You think?
Middle school.
Yeah, I had them since I was 12.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I didn't know about your dog.
Yeah, okay. So the dog was newer. Yeah, and that's kind of why I rejoined with you, Amanda, because so my little pup I say little pup, she's 10 years old, but she's little pup to me.
No, always these puppies to us.
Always my puppy. And she had really bad arthritis, and we took her to the vet and everything. And, they try to give you some stuff, painkillers, stuff like that. And I researched everything, and I kept reading about CBD, and we sell pet tinctures, and I was like, I have to try this. I almost cried because she couldn't walk. And then within, I think, 3 days of taking CBD morning and night, she was running. And if you know my dog, she's crazy and she loves to run. And so it was pretty traumatizing for her to not be able to run.
Right.
And now that she can run and jump, and oh my God, it's amazing. It was literally a lifesaver because she has terrible separation anxiety and she had arthritis. So now it's like I feel like I've given her a kind of a rejuvenation on life because of it.
A new lease on life. Yeah. It's so funny. So I have cold chills right now. So that I believe in this woo-woo, right time, right place, that kind of thing. And you and I know we connected for a reason. I felt that way for a while. But hearing you say all of that, because we connected over migraines and then a business coaching program that we've done and different businesses you and I have connected throughout the last 6 or 8 months, almost a year now.
Yeah.
And it's so funny that you say that because that's how I found CBD. Because of my dog and him having cancer and having different ailments. And that's literally what brought me to this company I call him my soul dog. He's since passed, but that's what brought me to this. And so to hear you say all that, I'm like, oh my God, we're the same person.
Right? Basically. I knew we've always been connected. And
I know.
That's why I had to come back to
every time I talk to you, it's more and more connected.
I know. I love it. I've done a lot with Amanda. So I'm going to introduce you now to Amanda. So Amanda is my friend, my mentor. She's just a badass chick. And she does everything. So she's going to tell you a little bit more about it. Also, she's already shared a little bit of her experience. And then we're going to give you some free giveaways and things like that too. And let me start off with one. So
yeah, let's do it now.
Right? Let's do one. All right.
Yes.
Let's start off with tinctures. So if you know, I've got little droppers. One is citrus and one is fresh mint. So
yes.
For, let's say, the third person to comment, we're going to do CBD. Third person
CBD.
CBD. That's it. You win. I'll send you tinctures. I'll send you a bunch.
Yes.
Got a bunch.
And Candace will just message you if you win after this live, because we're actually going to do 3 giveaways. So this is the first one. Like she said, comment CBD. The third person to comment CBD will win a free tincture. I'm so excited. Dude, I love a giveaway. I love a giveaway. But Candace will actually contact you via Messenger, privately after we're done with this, because it's a lot for us to keep up with this and the comments at the same time. So, I
keep looking sideways for the comments, but yeah.
Yes. And then stay tuned, because we're going to do another one in a few minutes. And then at the very end of this, we're going to do another giveaway. So we're really excited to be here. I don't know if you can tell that. But CBD has just really, so let me back up. My name's Amanda. Like Candace said, we connected over business. We've connected over another, a coaching program. And we've just been kind of connected for the last 8 months and almost a year now. And, we have a lot of things in common. And CBD has changed my life, just like Candace shared, it has changed hers. And it's changed like you guys just heard, it's changed my life in a lot of the same ways as well. So I'm an attorney by trade and a CBD advocate by night, because I have been on prescription anti-anxiety meds for, 3 years in my life, and migraine meds and preventative meds for the better part of 17 years of my life. Right. And, I found CBD through my little soul dog, like I was saying earlier, and this company kind of just fell into my lap. And so what I want to tell you guys about tonight is just share a little bit why our company and how it got started, what you want to look for in CBD. Now, do we want you to buy CBD from Candace? Yes, we do, because it's the best on the market. Now, if you don't buy CBD from Candace, that's fine too. We still like you and still comment so you can get some giveaways. We still love you. But what I want you to be aware of is CBD is so unregulated. I want you to be aware of what you need to find and look for in your CBD if you don't use our CBD. That's fine. But I want you to be aware of these 6 things. So I'll go over those. And then I want to tell you a little bit about what CBD helps with. So maybe I'll start with the company, then what it helps with, and then those 6 things that you want to look for in your CBD. So like I said, the company is, a company that started 2 years ago. I actually helped launch them from the ground floor up. And it started all because our founder, Meredith Cook, couldn't find a CBD that she'd be willing to give to her own children or that she'd be willing to take pregnant. She was having issues with postpartum depression. And her brother actually said, hey, take some CBD. So she started taking CBD. It really helped her, changed her life. But then when she started looking into the ingredients, where it was coming from, where the hemp was being grown, no one could tell her. No one could tell her how much THC was in it, if any, right? Because we have both. We have 0.3% THC and 0% THC. No one could tell her any of that. So the scariest thing was when she wanted to start giving it to her children as well, no one could tell her what was in it and where it was coming from, how it was being processed. She said, we're using this for our health and to help from the inside out, but no one can tell me where it's coming from or that it's healthy. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So her and her husband started looking more into CBD and the CBD industry. They called some friends, and it just so happens that those friends had been farmers in North Carolina and growing hemp for years in the hemp pilot program in North Carolina. So when I say the stars kind of aligned for this company and aligned for me to be able to join this company and start growing this company is just, it really did. The stars aligned all perfectly like this company was meant to be. And really our motto is transparency and quality. So we are transparent about where we're growing our hemp. And I'll tell you about the 6 things, right, that you want to look for in all of that. We're transparent about, how we process it. We are transparent about everything that goes into this company, the ingredients. And so if you're looking for quality CBD, this is it. This is should be your first and last stop, right? And if it's not, then you want these 6 things. But so you want to, when you compare your CBD, right? I have my list here so I don't miss any. When you compare your CBD, you want to make sure it's CO2 extracted. So CO2 extracted is the method that we pull the CBD out of the hemp flower, right? There is one plant at the top. There's cannabis, right? This is legal in all 50 states, by the way. I'm an attorney. I said that right. That was my main concern. Is this legal? It is legal in all 50 states. So you have cannabis at the top of the tree is the way I like to look at it. Then you have hemp on the left. Well, it's on y'all's right. And then marijuana on the right. Marijuana and hemp are not the same plant. They come from cannabis, but they are not the same plant. Marijuana has very high levels of THC that is psychoactive, low levels of CBD. Hemp has high CBD, low THC, and is not psychoactive. You cannot get high. Sorry about that. I know we have recreational people, all over. And there are states where, medical marijuana is legal. This is not that. This is hemp. This is less than 0.3% THC, and it cannot get you high. You could drink a whole bottle of CBD. I wouldn't advise that because you're not going to feel any more effects than, just taking your normal dropper does. But you could drink the whole thing and it's not going to make you high. So, and let me go back to the flowers. So I mentioned that we do CO2 extracted because it's the purest method to extract the CBD from the hemp flower. So the hemp flower grows, of course, on the hemp plant, and you're going to extract that CBD only out of the flower. A lot of other companies use the seeds, the stalks, the stems. We don't use that because the purest form of CBD is in the flower itself, right? In that flower. So if the company is using it and grinding up all the other stuff in the hemp plant, no, it's not the purest CBD that you can get. Also, you want to have a good carrier oil. So humans do really well with MCT oil as a carrier oil. We ingest it well, we digest it well, better bioavailability in our bodies. Now, pets, you want to make sure you have hemp seed carrier oil. So hemp seed, of course, is from the hemp seed that we plant right in the ground to grow the hemp plant. So the hemp seed is there. And pets just do better. I don't know if they have more sensitive stomachs with that or what is really the scientific nature behind it, but they've seen in studies that pets do better if they have their CBD in hemp seed oil. And actually, when you buy CBD on Amazon, you're not actually getting CBD because it's illegal to sell it there. You're getting hemp seed oil, which is the equivalent of olive oil, right? In your cabinet, in your pantry. It's just literally pressed from those hemp seeds and it's oil, right? Just like any other oil you would use to cook with. And that's why we only use it as a carrier oil. We don't use it as a product because it's got no CBD in it. It's just a carrier oil. The companies that are selling on Amazon are literally pressing those hemp seeds before the hemp plant even grows and bottling it to you and telling you that it will help with all your ailments, which I'll go over in a minute. And it won't help you. You might as well drink the olive oil. That will help you just as much. And it's a lot cheaper too. And so third-party testing, you want to make sure you have third-party independent lab testing. So third-party independent lab testing is so important because, like I said, guys, CBD is not regulated. Now, the FDA loves to regulate because regulators going to regulate no matter what. They're going to regulate. I love it. I'm a nerdy lawyer, so I love that we have attorneys on staff. We have FDA attorneys, cannabis attorneys. We have, direct sales attorneys. We got them all of them. And I love it. We have compliance people. I love all of that. But the cool thing about it is we are using those third-party independent labs because since there's no regulation, what am I going to say? Hey, trust me and Candace, there's no pesticides in it, no heavy metals. Just trust us. Wink, wink. No, we're all about transparency. I don't want you to just trust me. I want you to scan the QR code on the bottom of every bottle that has the batch analysis for every single batch that we make. Send to a lab. They test it for all of those things I tell you that our products don't have in it, and that it's USDA organic certified, low THC, all the things I'm telling you right now. They test it. They're not affiliated with us, and they print the report, right? So it's not us saying, wink, wink, trust us. It's an independent lab that says, yeah, this is good. We'll sign off on these things, and they test it. So it's very, very important. That's so important with an unregulated industry. And just as a side, I honestly believe that we will be one of the only companies standing when the FDA does decide to regulate, because our lawyers know what's coming down the pipeline. They know what the lobbyists are doing with the FDA and hemp laws. They know what's coming. They know what kind of regulations that we can expect. And we're starting to meet them already. So we're already prepping for that. I honestly believe we'll be one of the only companies standing. So really check out the CBD companies that you're using. And that excites me. People are like, oh, aren't you worried about the FDA regulating? I'm like, no, bring it. Bring them on. Like, bring on the regulation. Come on, because we'll still be standing. The two last things that I want to touch on is you want to make sure it's USDA certified organic and hemp certified. So a lot of companies, even big name ones, you can Google them. I won't shout them out here because I don't like to bash other companies, but you want to make sure that you have a company that is USDA certified organic. Or being organic is one thing. Being USDA certified organic is another. It's a really hard burden or hurdle to jump over, right? There are big names in the industry that still are not USDA organic certified. There are names in the industry that have been around 8-10 years that are not USDA organic certified in the West. So just take a look. You could Google that. So Google it, just saying. And then you want to make sure that the company is vertically integrated, which just means they control everything from planting that hemp seed to bottling the product that you get. So they're controlling everything in the middle of that process, right? They're planting the seeds. They're making sure the soil is correct. They are growing the hemp plant. They're picking off the flowers. They're extracting the CBD. They're bottling it. They're shipping it to you. And the reason that's so important is because you know where your CBD is coming from at that point, right? You know that they know where their hemp farms are because they control it. We control it, right? We are vertically integrated. We control everything from putting that seed in the soil to, literally bottling the product. So we control everything. And that's the reason you also want to make sure, I thought this was pretty cool. And Candace, I know that you weren't quite with Green Compass yet, but during the pandemic, we were able, during the beginning of the pandemic, we were able to meet the market's need because hand sanitizer was sold out everywhere. Yes. We were able to produce all natural hand sanitizer with CBD in it. Mm-hmm. Because we're vertically integrated. We control everything. We can do it. Yep. I absolutely love. I think that is so fantastic. So those are the 6 things you want to look for. CO2 extracted purely from the flowers, not the stalk and seeds or stem or anything. Good carrier oil, third-party independent lab testing, USDA organic, and vertically integrated. So those are the 6 things you want to look for, whether you ever buy our CBD or not. Make sure those other things, you have all of them, right? And I can list them here too in the comments so that you can look. Let's do one more giveaway, and then we won't keep people too much longer, but let's do one more, and then I'll tell you guys what CBD is good for. Then we'll do one more giveaway, and then we'll head out. Definitely. And I wanted to add, so if you don't put your name with StreamYard, I'm not going to be able to see your name when you comment, but somebody did comment and said, I give it to my kids, and this is the most important, and this is what's most important to me, that I know what's in it. And that's Danielle. Mm-hmm. Danielle commented. Okay. That was Danielle? Yeah. It's showing up Facebook user on here. So I know. I think that's so true, Danielle, right? That's like, because you don't want, same thing. Listen, my pup is my kid, and I didn't want to give my pup anything that, I didn't know. So, all right, let's do these. So we've got some Soothe CBD topical cream. Yes. What's nice about this, which I just learned, Amanda, that a couple days ago, is you can actually mix this with the moisturizer, and it's amazing for your face. And I just learned that. And I have the moisturizer coming in soon. And good. You're going to love it. So the craziest thing is before we had a skincare line, because, we were only 2 years old. Our founder is actually an esthetician. So she was really wanting to do a skincare line. And so the Soothe, I used that Soothe on my face as a moisturizer for the entire first year with this company. Yeah. Because we didn't have a skincare line.
Right.
And so I knew that CBD could turn over your cells naturally, which helps decrease wrinkles and fight free radicals, produce collagen. And it does all of that naturally. So I'm like, I'm putting this on my face. And my husband's like, I can't believe you're doing that. I'm like, why not?
Yeah. And now I was reading that people are mixing this with like I'm like, this is great. So I can't wait.
Yes.
All right.
And you know what else you can do? You can take your natural tincture oil, and drop that into your face moisturizer as well for extra moisturizer during the winter.
See?
CBD works so well for everything.
All right, let's do cream.
What word do you want to do?
Cream.
Cream. I like it.
Cream. So let's say the fourth person.
I like it. The fourth person to comment cream.
Cream. Ready? Go.
Do it. Yes. Yes.
Because we had like 6 before, so I got to give people a little bit more.
Yes, if you're just tuning in, we're doing a giveaway for Soothe Topical CBD Cream. Fourth person to comment cream will win this CBD topical, and Candace will contact you after to go ahead and get your address for that. So the last thing, while people are commenting, so if you're just tuning in, fourth person, sorry, I have 2 Great Danes. They're kind of crazy.
They're beautiful. They want to join in. They want to join in on the live.
So the last thing that I want to do is just kind of do a rundown, because so many people ask me, what is CBD good for? And, you know, really my blanket answer is everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really everything. Yeah. And so many people ask me why and how, and I can go into the scientific facts all day long, but it will bore you just like it, you know, well, maybe it won't. Some people really get excited about the science behind it. All I needed to know is that we have an endocannabinoid system in our body, and CBD attaches to those spaces in our endocannabinoid system that are out of whack. So we have, you know, CBD is a endocannabinoid system in our body. And we, you know, that's why CBD works, is because it works with our endocannabinoid system. You know, how about we don't have a Tylenol system in our body or an ibuprofen system in our body. No one questions how any of that works, you know, so we don't have any of that in our body. So it was good enough to me that we're using CBD, which is a cannabinoid, and there's an endocannabinoid system in our body. I'm like, oh, it must be working some way. No, but we could talk to you about all the scientific facts all day long. But the reason that it works is because we have an endocannabinoid system in our body, and we're putting those molecules into our body to help it fill in all those gaps. And CBD has been shown to help with, like we said, migraines, anxiety, it helps pets, it helps joints, inflammation. So it's a natural anti-inflammatory, CBD is. Heck, it helps blood sugar regulation. Now, let me just say, I'm not a doctor. Candace is not a doctor. We are not making any medical claims. We're just telling you what's helped us, what's helped our other clients. We're telling you what people have seen. We're telling you what studies have shown that CBD helps with. We are not doctors, so we're not making medical claims. Just throwing that out there. I have to say that. Y'all know I'm a lawyer, so I got to do my disclaimer. It helps with, you know, discomfort. It can help with joint pain. It can help with kidney function. Nausea. What else? We have so many people on it for so many different things. Mm-hmm. We have people that have multiple sclerosis that are taking it, lupus that take it, seizures. It's an anti-seizure. We have cardiovascular health, sleeplessness, right? A lot of people take it for sleep. ADHD. Someone just commented that. ADHD. Yep. Yes. ADHD. We have people, you know, kids that are using it for focusing. We have kids that are using it for, anxiety. Some people say it's helping their addictions. I mean, guys, when I say that CBD literally works for everything, I mean it. Mm-hmm. Like, I had no idea when I started doing my research on CBD how much of a miracle it really is. It is unbelievable. It helps anyone or anything that is a mammal, because every mammal has an endocannabinoid system. So I have, you know, people that use it for horses. I have a client that uses it for a pig. She won't give them the bacon flavor though. we have a bacon flavor for pets. She's like, I just feel bad. I'm like, I know, it's just smoked oil flavor, you know, like that you would use cooking. But she's like, I can't give it to them. Like, I don't blame you. I wouldn't be able to give it to
I wouldn't either.
So, but yeah, like we have people that are giving it to their pigs, their kids, their dogs, their grandma, their Aunt Betty, you know, everyone is taking it. My dad takes it for gout. You know, it's insane. So if you are wondering if CBD is right for you, it is. And Candace can help you figure out what product you may need. So we have oils, like we talked about, we have topicals. We actually have the only USDA organic certified CBD gummies on the market. They're water soluble, so you're going to get that even effect from every gummy that you take. It works in 20 minutes to 2 hours because it's water soluble and our whole body is mostly water. I digress. We could talk all night. We'll talk another night about the products, but let's do one more giveaway and let these good people go.
All right. We are going to do, this is one of my favorites, Relax Soaks.
Oh, I love the soaks.
Yeah. So like, especially, all right, if you just had a really long day and you need to relax, or what I've heard a lot, which is great, is like my father works manual labor all day long, something like that. It'll just heal your body.
Yes.
So we're going to give away, this one's Relax.
Okay. And that's a bath bomb, guys. We call it a soak because it is so much better than a bath bomb. It actually, we have no dyes in our bath bombs. That's why they're all white. They're all organic. You know, they are literally no dyes, nothing like that. Essential oils and CBD, y'all. I'm telling you, I had the flu at the end of 2019, and I could not shake it. And that is the only thing I got in a like lukewarm bath and put one of those relaxed soaks in it. I'm telling you, my body aches were going away. Yeah. Which is just unbelievable. And I don't even like baths. I mean, I shower, but I don't like baths. A shower. Let me just clean that up. Yes. So we'll clarify. So what word do we want to use now?
All right, we're gonna use,
or maybe relax. An emoji. We could do relax. I like.
Oh, you want to do emoji or you want to do relax?
Do relax.
All right, you pick the number. How many?
Let's say, okay, comment relax. Let's say I want to say the sixth person.
How did I know you were going to say that number?
Did you?
I did. I was like, she's going to say something.
Told you were connected. Okay, the sixth person. You can comment multiple times. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all go ahead and do the dang thing.
Go.
Yeah, comment relax. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Yes, Danielle says amazing. Yes, it really is. You know, it's amazing all the things that CBD can help with. While y'all are commenting, we're just going to kind of wrap things up. But,
you know, smart. Here she goes. She's
yes, go, Ashley, go. I see Nicole comment. I see Danielle comment. I see Dana. I see, God, y'all are hitting it up good. Jonah. Yeah, I think Joanna.
Yeah, Jonah, you're right. Yeah.
Jonah. Okay, perfect. Yeah, y'all are go. But yeah, it's just so interesting because CBD really is for everyone, and so many people, it's changed their lives. It really has, and so Candace and I don't use that lightly. So we invite you to learn more about CBD through Candace. Message her if you have any questions. And if you guys won the giveaways, she will message you for your, your addresses and send those right on. And that'll be awesome. And, enjoy those products. And guys, really, to be honest with you, there is an amazing business opportunity behind this company. I'll just end with that. CBD is a $600 million industry right now in the United States, highly unregulated, and a lot of crap on the market. And we're one of the only companies, we're the only company that I think we're second to none. Yeah. Personally, I really do. And you guys can do your research on that and we can show you why and how. There's just a tidbit, tip of the iceberg here. But it's going to go from a $600 million company to a $22 billion company in 2022. We are just starting this company. Like I said, it's a startup. It's a huge opportunity. So, aches and pains, CBD can help you with, but if you are also looking for aches and pains, to help with your wallet aches and pains, then we can also help with that. So get with Candace, ask the questions, even if you don't have any questions, just like, hey, shoot me some info. Definitely just we'll give you some info. We're not getting married. This isn't a mortgage. You just get some info about CBD or an awesome business opportunity. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much for letting me come on and chat with your friends.
For coming on. Yeah. And if you know somebody that this may benefit, tag them in the video.
Yeah.
They can reach out to me too. So, because you never, everybody, like Amanda said, everybody for everything can benefit from CBD. So reach out. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having Hemp Happy Hour with you guys.
Yes.
All right. Have a good night. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.